Hello. Happy, what day is it? Friday. I hope I'm not the only one losing track of days. Day 26 of our 30-day. Unbelievable. Hello. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, day 26. So I would love to hear from you guys. You can email me. You can type in now, whatever. Emails Natalie at Have Body Wellness. I want to know what you would like to, how you've enjoyed this series. This is day 26 out of 30. And my intention and my goal was to be here for you guys during this really stressful time. And when we started, originally it was just going to be a 2-week lockdown in LA. And obviously now it's until further notice, and we're still going. So let me know, because I still would like to be here for my community, and I like us having this time together. It grounds me. I hope it does that for you too. And think about that, and let's start. So blankets. Any household blankets. We won't do any other props. This is a relax and a restore class. So just get any blankets that you have, not a comforter. Throws will work. Those big fuzzy blankets, also twin, full, queen, king, whatever. Those will all work. Just not a puffy down comforter. Okay. All right. I'm getting my blankets too. So I'm going to start. I'm just going to have 3 here. The first one, get your first blanket. Now these are pretty thin. Yours might be thicker at home. I hope you can see that. All right, and we're just going to fold them. So we're almost mimicking a bolster. For those of you that know the bolsters at the studio, it's basically like the bolster, Let me know if you have questions about that. We'll start with just one. My mic is here, so I hope you can hear me. We're just going to start by lying down on your belly, and you're going to lie right on top of this, and we'll bring, let's start with the left so I can see you, left cheek on the floor. All right, so just lie on your belly. The bolster supporting you. Left cheek on the floor, right cheek up towards the ceiling. And your arms can just be in the cactus arm position. There are different arm positions here. You get to just lay and relax. This is a relaxing restore class. Every time I'm attempting to sleep on you. Let me know if you have questions about this. Otherwise, just relax and enjoy. Feel free to close your eyes. Here is a bit of great news. Gravity is working in your favor in this position. For those of you that just joined, we have our homemade bolster, which is just a fold up blanket underneath our belly. And we're lying down on our belly. Left cheek on the ground, right cheek up towards the ceiling. And arms in this comfortable cactus arm position. Okay, now turn your head gently to the other side. So now right cheek will be on the mat or floor, and left cheek will be up towards the sky. All right. I'll do it the other way so I can keep an eye on the screen in case you have questions. It should feel like your body's just melting into the ground here. I hope you're having a peaceful day so far today on this Friday. I hope you're not watching too much news. Enough to be informed and then move on, let it be. At least we get to have this time together, which is nice. Stay here for a few more breaths. Let gravity do all the work for you here. The blanket and the ground are supporting you. You get just to relax here. Okay, and then we'll come on up. And it's a variation on that same principle. Now we'll add a twist to it. So I'm going to start with my right hip down. So right hip is on the ground, not on the makeshift bolster. Right hip on the ground. And then bring that folded up blanket closer to the hips. Square off the shoulders as best you can towards the ground. And if you don't have that much rotation, that's okay, as much as you can. It should feel really good onto your body. Listen to your body, it should just feel good. And then, but the goal is to square off the shoulders towards that bolster, which is our blanket. And then use your arms to walk yourself down so that your chest is on there, and rest. So I have my right hip is on the floor, my torso is on the blanket, our bolster, and my right cheek is on the bolster, left cheek up towards the sky. Still in cactus arms, palms down. And breathe, rest here. Feel free to close your eyes. Take a little nap if you want to. I'll keep talking you through. You're fine. As long as I don't fall asleep, we're fine. I won't, don't worry. I'll guide you through. If you'd like to stretch your arms here, you can go into a T position and just stretch out. It's your choice. And another arm variation here is you can take those arms up if you want more of a stretch. If you have space, don't force this. If you have range, you'd like to do a little bit more, you can turn your head to the other direction. Don't force that. That's for somebody with a lot of mobility in their spine, right? A lot of range. It's a deeper twist, so only if you have the range, again, not forcing that. Otherwise, you're just resting with your right cheek here. And that's plenty. If you had your head rotated, go ahead and bring it back so that now we all have our right cheek on the blanket, left cheek up towards the sky. And now straighten your top leg, which should be your left leg, and just straighten, take it back, and extend your front arm, which is your left arm. So left arm and left leg are reaching. Get a nice deep stretch there. Breathe, stretch, should feel really good. and rest. Let's go to the other side. So I'll switch this way just so I can keep looking at the screen and see any comments or questions you might have. All right, so now it's our left hip on the floor or on the mat. Left hip is on the floor. Then our blanket is next to us, and then we rotate as best you can, rotate square off the shoulders. We're trying to create a square shoulder position here. And walk down, all the way down. And this time, left cheek on your blanket or bolster, right cheek up towards the sky. You can rest in cactus arms and relax and breathe there. And let yourself melt into this position. And if you rotated your head on the other side, go ahead and do that now again. Remember that you don't have to assist it. If you hit the range and you'd like a little bit more, otherwise stay where you are. Out of that, if your head was rotated, come back to the original side. So we have our right cheek back up towards the ceiling. And now extend the right leg out. And the right arm. Stretch. Feels so good. Am I the only one that loves this? I hope not. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Stretch and breathe. Okay, and then come out of that. Great. All right, keep your blanket there. We're going to keep our blanket down. Turn over onto your back. Your hips will be on the ground. Hips on the ground. The blanket's going to come right to the edge of your tailbone. There. Lie down. Arms out to T position, up towards the sky. If your head is not on the blanket, you can add another blanket to give yourself some range there. It's your choice. Let me know if you have questions. Just type them in. This is super subtle at this height. If you would like more, we'll get a second blanket, which I'm going to do now. So if you're feeling a release here with this one, just stay there. That's great. Otherwise, get your second blanket and do the same thing. Same fold. Covering my mic accidentally, sorry. All right, so there's my fold. That's what my next blanket looks like. This one's a little longer, but that's fine. And again, my hips are down on the ground. The rest of my spine is on the mat, on the bolster. And breathe. Palms are up towards the sky. You can do a T position. Just relax and breathe. Okay, and now bend the knees, one leg at a time. Take the knees over to the right side and your head to the left. So your knees are to the right and your head is to the left, and the arms are still in that T position, palms up towards the ceiling. And breathe. When you're in the right position, it should feel like you do not want to come out of it. It should just feel yummy. So hopefully you all feel that way. One more breath. And let's go to the other side. So now the knees will go to the left. Stop at center, square off the hips a little bit. And then once you've squared off the hips, then take the knees to the left and head over the right shoulder. Sorry, I'm turning my head away from you, but I'll make sure I keep checking the screen in case you have questions. And remember that in this position, gravity is doing the work for you, working in your favor. The props. And come out of that when you're ready. Go back to center. Good. And then we'll end up on our back again, but we're going to adjust the blankets, which are our makeshift bolsters. If you have a bolster, fantastic. I don't want to assume that people have bolsters at home. So now we're going to turn the blankets around so that they're horizontal now instead of vertical. And we did this one, I think we did this one last week. It's one of my favorites. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. This for gentlemen and ladies, just think right at the bra strap level, kind of at the tip, just underneath the scapula. That's where you want to have the blankets or your bolster. Your hips are down on the ground. Use your arms to help you walk through it. Your head is going to be off it, so it's a supported arch position. So the head goes back on the ground just the way your tailbone is, all right? Extend the arms over your blanket or bolsters, and then extend one leg at a time. And this should immediately feel good, like right away. It should just feel good. If it doesn't, let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, just close your eyes and enjoy, relax. Make sure you don't have a ponytail. It's not in your way. Mine's getting in my way a little bit. I'm gonna move it. If you would like to rock your head from right to left here, it's a nice way to loosen up the upper traps without lifting your head up. Just keep your head down on the ground. And then rest your right head over the right shoulder. And just stay there, just get a stretch there. I don't know if you heard it, but sounded like a fire truck or an ambulance driving by, and this is a wonderful, it's great practice that, stay calm no matter what's happening around us. Yoga practice, teaches us to just breathe. It doesn't mean don't take action. So keeping your head down on the ground, go to the other side. So now it's left ear over left shoulder, and just melt into that position. I sincerely hope you're enjoying this position as much as I am. My body's just melting into this. Let me know if yours is not. And when you're ready, come back to center with your head. Bend one leg at a time. Curl onto your side. Adjust the hips, take your hips back. And now you're going to create this little arch in your body. The head and the top leg straightens and reach your right arm over. So my right arm is overhead and my right leg is extended straight out, getting a nice deep side stretch. So it's similar to what we did earlier today, but we're not lifting up and floating, right? We're trying to get the foot and the hand, right foot, right hand, onto the ground, getting a deep stretch in the side. Okay, and then come back to center. I'm going to get up and face the other direction just so I can see the screen, but for you, just roll onto your other side and extend left arm, left leg, and stretch there. I'm just doing it this way in case you have any questions for me. I can still be here for you. Bottom arm is just bent and comfortable. Stay here for one more breath. And come back. All right. Let me just check on time first. How'd that go for you? How did it feel? I hope it was as yummy for you. All right, let's go up against the wall now. We're gonna do a figure 4 waterfall version. So take your mat or whatever you need up against a wall. I'm just gonna use this wall here. All right, we're not going to do our traditional waterfall where our hips go all the way against the wall. I hope you can see me there. Stay about, we're going to create a 90-degree angle up against the wall. Let me see if you can see. I'll move the computer over a little bit so you can see me better. So go up against the wall. That's better. Think of a 90-degree angle with your legs. So just like that. And then cross your right heel over your left knee. So right heel crosses over left knee. With your right hand, press your right knee away from the chest. So right hand over right knee, pressing away from the chest. And breathe. So it's figure 4 up against the wall. It's a great restorative, really helps release the glutes. This is great for low back issues. Tight hips, glutes, all of that. Just press and breathe. For those of you that don't know, the workout classes are on via Zoom, so I hope you've been enjoying those. Press that right knee away. One more breath, get a good stretch. And then switch. So left heel over right knee, left heel, right knee. We'll put the left hand in front of the left knee and press. If you don't feel a stretch there, if you'd like to go deeper, just move your hips closer. Just make sure it's okay with your knees. You don't want to add too much pressure on your knees, right? Maintain that 90-degree angle, and you can flex the foot to help protect the knee also. Pressing the knee away from the chest, and breathing. Let's finish with happy baby pose. So the arms are on the inside, elbows on the inside, hands on the outside. Flex the feet, and you can do a gentle rock here for happy baby pose. And if you'd like to extend one leg at a time here, feel free. And then curl onto your side. Use your hands to help you up. Half hour goes by so fast. That just flew by. I hope you enjoyed that. It's so good for your body. Those are just great basic restoratives that you can use all the time, especially during the stressful period. Let's all stay calm together. Oh, I'm so glad that was yummy for you. Yes, me too. All right, email me. Let me know what you think about, we're down to our last few days of this 30-day live commitment. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. Just stay in touch. I want to hear from you. And let's finish with our 3 cleansing breaths. One hand on the belly, one hand over the heart. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Hold your breath and then audible exhale. Again, inhale, fill up the lungs. Hold the breath, audible exhale. Switch hands, other hand on top. Last time, inhale, fill up the lungs. Nice sigh breath out. Just let it go. All right, I hope to see you tomorrow. And remember, the 30-day commitment is all about you. What the 30-day challenge is what you can do during this period to improve your life. And we're almost up with that, but it's never too late. You can start right now. What can you do during this 30-day period to improve your life? And I will be here tomorrow at noon. I hope you join me, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys. Good to see you.